Let's look at how to import new assets into our project from the asset store. Instead of creating your own assets to put in the game, we can import them from the asset store as well. So maybe you're not the best graphic designer out there. I know I'm not. We can use other free assets that people have put in the asset store. So if you go into Window, Asset Store, it'll bring up a new tab, and I like to use this tab separate from any of the windows in Unity, so I'm just going to drag it out, pop it out here. And now we can browse for anything that we want to put into our game. So for example, if I go ahead and search in cave, let's see if there's any caves that we can put into the game. So I'm going to rate it by price. Obviously, we don't want to pay any money since this is a school and educational project. So it doesn't look like there's any preset caves. Okay, alternatively, if you're trying to find something up here and you can't exactly find what you need, you can also go into 3D models, and it's separated by categories. Let's say we wanted to put an old rusty vehicle into our scene. Here we go, ruined car. Let's try that one. So find something you like. I found this ruined car. We want to click download. Again, make sure it's free so you're not being charged anything. Okay, looks like it has a terms of service. You can read all that, accept. It'll go ahead and download it. This is a relatively small asset, so it works relatively quickly. And now we have an import button. This should pop up automatically. If it doesn't, you can click the import button, and we're just going to import everything that's included in this package. So we'll click import. It'll go through the sequence, importing it into your project. So it looks like it's under environment, contractors, ruined car. They actually give you a sample scene that you can open up. Since it has the Unity symbol there, we know it's a scene. And if I click on FBX, there is our car model right there. So I can just drag this in, and it looks like this one's not completely set up right off the bat. So we have the model, but we then need to put the material on it. So under the materials folder, I'm just going to grab that, drag it onto the car, or truck rather, and now we have a ruined truck. Why would a ruined truck be on an island? Not totally sure, but nonetheless, that's how you import assets. I was just showing you the process, not necessarily picking out a specific asset. So the rest of it is just kind of laying it out so it works with the terrain, making sure that it does have a collider on it. So right now the player can actually walk through this. I don't know, not sure why there's an animator on there. We don't really need that. We're not going to animate the car, so we'll remove that. And I'm just going to go ahead and add in a box collider. So under add component, physics, box collider, all that does is go ahead and put a box around it. So now this will act like a solid collider and the player won't be able to walk through it. So if I play test this, and there we go. So now it's solid and we have a truck in our game. All right, so you guys can play around with that, importing assets. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to create something using multiple Unity objects and put that in your game.